Hi there, this is Patricia from patriciafenty.com, and today I have a tutorial on how you can use freeform crochet scrumbles to make a hat. But I'll show you how you can use them to sort of form and shape this really fun hat. I think it's so sweet. And then how you can put little ties on at the bottom there. And yeah, and no one hat would ever be the same. So it's a super fun way to use your freeform crochet scrumbles to make them into a really funky hat. So let's get started. Now here's what you'll need to make your freeform crochet hat. You're going to want a styrofoam mannequin head in order to shape the crochet into a hat shape. You can, if you like, pick your favorite hat or beanie as a template, and I'll show you that in a second. Of course, you're going to need your freeform crochet scrumbles. I have a couple of here that I've already made, and so again, this isn't a tutorial on how to do this step by step, because freeform crochet is not a step-by-step type of crochet. What I'll show you is how you can take your scrumbles and shape them onto this styrofoam head to make the hat that you like. So I do have my entire playlist for how to do freeform crochet, and I'll have a link for that in the description box below the video. You're just going to click on ... more. That opens up the description box, and there'll be a link for the entire playlist there. You can also just click over to my homepage here on YouTube, and under playlists you'll find the freeform crochet playlist. You're going to want a straight needle, probably there, just a straight needle. That's going to help us find the crown. And then you want a bunch of plastic headed pins. Now I have these are really tiny pins. They probably won't show. They're especially for this type of work, for doing freeform crochet, especially Irish freeform crochet, but you can use any kind of straight pin that has a plastic head on the top. And then of course you're going to want your hats that you want to copy as a form. So what you would do is you would just put the hat on your little styrofoam head here, and then you'd use the pins to outline the shape of the hat, and you could just place these pins along there. I'm actually going to use this hat here because this is my favorite, coziest, warmest hat. And I love the little ear flaps on it. Let me get this straight. So I've got that on there nice and straight. And so what I would do is I would pin all the way along here, and I would tie this up like this so that I can trace out the whole ear flap, pin all the way around. So then you have a rough outline. Now this hat is a little bigger, looser, and so when I make the motif and I start joining them together, I'm going to create a little bit of extra space. But in order to find the center of the crown here, I'm going to use that straight pin and go straight into the center here, and then I will pin around here, and then I'll pull this off. Come on, there we go. And there I have my center, and I'm going to start with this motif, and I'm just going to place it right on the back there and pin it in place for the center. And then I'll spin around and just sort of play with it. And I've left all these long tails because when you're doing freeform crochet and you have your motifs, when you're joining them together, there's a few different ways you can join them together. So always keep a bit of a long tail that you can, you know, stitch onto the next motif, or you can crochet a little bit more if you need to. And so here I would have this, you know, I would shape that to the crown of the head, and then I would use the pins to sort of place it where I wanted it all the way around. And then I would take another motif and pin that on, and I haven't pinned my outline yet, but I'm just demonstrating here how you would place the motifs on the styrofoam head. And so then you would start with something like that, say, and then the next piece that you would want to crochet would be a piece to fit in here. So you could put some paper up in there and then trace an outline and then use that for a template to crochet your piece, or you can just wing it and start with, say, a bit of a spiral here, a bit of a spiral here, and then start to work it into a diamond shape so it fits up here. And then of course you'd have your pins marked where your hat line would be, and you would continue to add pieces on all the way around until you have the shape of the hat that you like. And what you want to do, well, you can, this is a very subjective style of crochet, and you can do anything you want. If you wanted, you could make this into a big slouchy hat. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave about 1 inch of a brim all the way around. And once I have the whole hat stitched together, I'm going to finish it all with 2 or 3 rounds of a single crochet brim to finish it off. And then I will be putting some little ties on mine. But if you're doing a beanie, you wouldn't need that. So that's really just simply how you would do a freeform crochet hat. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'm going to work on this, and I'm going to fill in all the pieces, and I'll come back and show you how it looks just before I sew it all together. Welcome back. So I've zoomed out as far as I can to get this whole piece in here. This isn't my normal style of a crochet tutorial, but what I discovered after I started this is I actually had a whole bunch of scrumbles already made up, and they were just stashed under some stuff. So in addition to the 2 that I showed you in the beginning, I actually had a whole bunch. And so for me, it was like this puzzle of trying to get them to fit in here. Whereas normally I would have just started with, 1 or 2 scrumbles and then built off of them. Here I tried to fit everything I had into the hat shape, and I ended up undoing, unraveling some stuff and adding some stuff. But so here I've got my basic shape. Everything is pinned on, and then I'll start joining them together and filling in the gaps as I demonstrate how to do in this tutorial here on, I just went really dark. There we go. In this tutorial on how to join scrumbles together. And again, that's in the description box below the video. Click on ... more, and there's a whole playlist for all my freeform crochet tutorials. And this one is on how to join your scrumbles together. So using the techniques in that tutorial, I am going to go ahead and join these together. I've left all these yarns because these are good for sewing in, for crocheting a little bit extra. So yeah, so I'm just gonna join the main piece together, and I'll come back and show you how that looks. Welcome back. So I have all the scrumbles sewn together on the foam head, and so they've come together really nicely. I still have a few straggled pieces, and I apologize for the light. The camera just can't seem to adjust the light for something 3D like this. But yeah, and so once everything was sewn together, all the scrumbles were sewn together, the whole piece shrunk a little bit. So there's still quite a bit here to fill in around the forehead, and then down by the cheeks here from the earpiece. This on the ends here, I'm going to do something with the motif where I've got a chain 2 right in the corner, so I can add some strands of yarn and braid a chin strap on each side. And then I have to fill in back here a little bit as well. So it's coming along really nicely. So I'll carry on, and I will come back once I've filled in some more of this. Welcome back. So I have the hat all done and the little ties. And this I did with just it was like 30 inches of yarn. I did 6 strands, divided it into 2 strands per side, and just braided that. And there's, a little bit of a an ear cover down here and just crocheted in the back there to make that all fit nicely. And yeah, you know, it turned out really good. And I did have this little chain 2 space on each corner in order to get the braids for the ties on here. And here I've just pulled it off the foam head, and you can see there's a lot of darning in when you do the freeform crochet. So that was a bit of work to darn in all the tail ends, but it's actually a very nice hat. It's very warm. I've worn it already. Unfortunately, it doesn't show on my head very well, which is why I'm showing it on the mannequin head. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.